Okay, day 2. We are looking for parts. Organizing right now. So we pushed it out of the shop last night. The Sam's working on his MR2.
Yeah, we pushed it out of the shop.
Pushed it right back in. I took the spark plugs out. We cranked it just to make sure there's no fuel in it. And this way we can kind of crank it without it having to fight the compression. You know, we got the Optima, so we'll be able to crank for years. But let's see.
How much does this bad boy weigh?
Anyone want to guess how much this thing weighs?
I'm like lifting it up myself.
Yeah. You're not even using a jack. It's crazy.
Not using a jack. Just getting it up.
You need to get a new jack. Harbor Freight, sponsor us, please. We're gonna do some electrical diagnostic today on why our fuel injectors aren't getting a signal from the ECU. So we're gonna figure out if the ECU is the problem. We're gonna oscilloscope right off the ECU. We're gonna check continuity from the ECU to the fuel injectors, and we're gonna go from there. Those are the main things that we need to do. Those muscles, dude. Oh my god.
Is that a mosquito?
Okay, what are you gonna do down there?
I'll do a quick little Earl change.
Yeah, change the oil in it because it smells really gross, and it's probably the same oil that's been in there for how many years?
53. To be exact.
Never got an oil change? It never got an oil change?
No, and
Not once?
actually this oil sump was from a Mustang.
So that's why it's 53-year-old oil. It's the way that these came. Some of them Mustang, but then other ones Bugatti. This is actually a Bugatti one. So
I thought it was a Mustang one. So we got a light hooked up. We really want to get one of those hood hanging lights, the ones that just clip on, but we did this for now. We just zip tied it up so we can get some good lighting up here. I think Sam has his shop lantern going. A jar of great value distilled water.
Yeah, this one
sitting on a lamp.
This one hasn't expired yet, so you can still use it as a lantern.
It's still good.
2025.
Great value, sponsor us. Oil's drained. Really gross. Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
could have been better.
Yeah. All right. We took number 1, 2, and 3 off because, believe it or not, these are low Z injectors. You're baffled.
Revolution.
You were baffled by this.
They're not just low impedance.
They're 2.5 ohms.
They are 2.2 ohm injectors.
They're 2.5 ohm injectors. So
Which means somehow.
I had to listen to a rant on how it's impossible that they're 2.5 injectors until I looked it up. And so I said, for what it's worth, they're 2.5 amp injectors. 2.5 ohm, not amp.
No, they're like 7 amp injectors.
I got the pinout. I guess this is a Motronic. That pinout seems to work. And we're testing number 14. This is 12. I know it's a little dark. 12, 13, 14. Did you unplug me? Am I plugged in? Oh, I turned off. What a jerk. Okay. So we're at 14. We're getting continuity there. So we know the ECU is able to send a pulse to the injectors. What would cause this thing to not give out an injector pulse?
If it wasn't getting the engine speed signal that the injectors use,
Is there a separate one? I can look that up.
there might be.
We went to the store, got some C4s. Because it is now, what time? We started late.
I think it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's like 10. It's like 10 p.m., but we were chatting for a little bit. Sam got under there and he found 2
I
crank
found
sensors.
not one, but 2 crankshafts.
Not one, but 2. So he found 2 crank sensors, and amazing. Thank you, BMW, because they connect right there. We got the oscilloscope out that Sam built himself. Really good, honestly. Honestly, he built this all himself. He laid the copper, he laid the layers, he made the PCB, everything.
Programmed a firm way.
So we're gonna test these right here. We're gonna pop them off, hit him with the oscilloscope. Give us a second, let's get it going. All right, we got Sophia here. She is gonna help us.
Sophia is the actual chief of instruments.
Okay, she's cranking while we're watching.
This is...
I think this is the one we just did.
Okay.
But we're gonna show y'all what's happening.
Okay, so we're getting like a full... Oh, that's really interesting though. No. Why would it be feeding that back?
Why did it feed that back? Are we on the wrong pins? For that. So, we were wrong. We had it on shield
We think.
and out. I'm pretty sure we
we were
did.
on
So,
the shield.
okay, we're doing it again. Go ahead.
We both looked at it. Are you on
It's on the stupid thing. Yeah, whatever. Follow.
Hit me, chief.
Same thing. Strange.
You know, maybe... Alright, Sophia, do it again. Let's do two milliseconds.
There you go. That's a really good signal there.
Okay. Alright, you're good.
Solid signal.
728 hertz. So let's do the same thing to the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that other waveform that we were seeing, that's just because our oscilloscope is low resolution. We need to turn up the resolution.
The real reason is because we wired it wrong.
No, it's just no, because I zoomed in that time.
That's really
They
good.
gave us the
That's
same
really good.
signal that-
Excuses. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna take a picture of this and we're gonna try the next one and see if we get the same. If we don't, there's an issue. 14-inch bottle caps.
Tiny little body yachty.
What do you think about that?
I mean, you know, seeing what I see now, knowing what I know now,
I need the hand gestures.
I would say that like this is really like yes.
We're on the next one. Let's check it out. Sophia, you want to go ahead and crank? Or you want me to crank and you look? Here. Well, no, you look so you can see what's going on, but you gotta film.
That way I can get y'all going. Well, this is a very small camera. Okay, is it recording?
Yeah, make sure to point it at the deal.
Yes?
Yeah, we're ready. Oh yeah. Okay. No, it has to be indexing a different wheel, or it's completely screwed. It's either completely screwed or it's indexing a different wheel.
So what we can do is swap the two. We can
check.
swap the two. Oh, hello. Okay, so we did swap them, and Sam's hooking up to the injector connector right now on the oscilloscope. We're gonna see if this thing is getting a pulse, and if it's getting a pulse, maybe it might be getting a spark too.
If it's gonna start getting injector pulses, then I think that we did everything right.
Where?
Okay, hit me. Yep. Alright, pause. I'm gonna zoom in. I saw a solid pulse at the beginning. She did try. Yeah, do it again. Yeah. Nothing. Maybe we switch them back and just see what's up. Maybe it was a loose.
Switch them back and see. After all, why not?
What was going on?
He was. Oh yeah! We're injecting. Yeah, he can hold.
No way.
No
No way.
No.
Maybe there was a connector issue with
we're gonna
The
with
sensors.
a bad boy.
No, the sensors were.
Yeah. Told you. What a minute now.
Either something wrong with these connectors. They weren't actually like getting signal, but we're getting an injector pulse now, which is awesome.
There's also a chance that we were too zoomed out on the scope at the first time, and this has always been injecting. There's kind of a chance because we
Okay.
have 50 millisecond sample sizes.
Yeah.
I had to run it up to like.
There's a
1.
chance that we were just dumb.
There's a small chance. Yeah.
So we're gonna put the spark plugs in. We're gonna connect everything back and crank it and see if it'll run.
we're not gonna crank it and see if it'll run. We're gonna turn it on.
Oh, we're gonna turn it on and drive it around.
Drive it around.
Chris Vick, sponsor us, please.
Getting at it.
Please,
Chris Fix, use Gyraline.
Please sponsor it. Please use Gyraline.
Gyraline.
You don't have to tell anyone about it. Just use it. Just use it.
Tell
please.
everybody.
No, don't tell them.
Monies.
You don't have to tell anyone. Just use it. We just love you so much.
Yeah.
We tried cranking it and we tested spark. We got spark. We know it has compression. We tested the injector signal again and we're getting a nice peak and hold signal off of it. So the only thing that it seems like it could be is gummed up injectors. They click, but they don't thunk
They
like
don't
a normal
go.
injector. Yeah.
You don't hear that Pinto run it back turbo.
They really don't. So we're gonna have to take the. I'm dreading doing it.
Okay, we pop the intake off. We soak the injectors in Berryman's, and then we open them in backflow with hexane.
Do you have O-rings that'll fit these injectors?
I got a whole repair kit coming in the mail.
Okay.
Whole O-ring kit.
For this?
Yeah.
You ordered it? Okay, yeah. We soak them, and I bet you they'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a bummer that we're gonna have to take the intake off to get to them.
It always is. BMWs are always.
You know what though? Maybe we don't have to do that. Maybe we can get to it all from here.
There are 2 holes right there. Maybe those are for the rear.
Real bolts.
No, the bolts go right through here. I can see all of them. And then we take this bracket off. We might be able to pull the rail out through here. True, dude. I think we could. I think we could pull the rail out this way without taking them off.
Yeah. That would make sense why they designed it like that.
I'll start on the Allens.
I think it's doable. Okay. The saga continues. We're gonna clean these injectors. Guarantee we're gonna take one of these out and they're just gonna be full of just the baskets or something. We're gonna go ahead and take this fuel rail off. I think we're gonna take this bracket off and those bolts, pull the rail out, and we'll show you what the injectors look like. Check it out. We got the rail off and these are disgusting.
So like we did take one of them off inside the injector, was super disgusting.
But we're dropping them in the ultrasonic cleaner.
We're gonna grab all the baskets out of these because we took that first basket out, clogged, completely clogged. It was having a hard time opening. So we hit it with the 9-volt. We hit it with the 9-volt, clicked her, threw some shop air through her. She's good to go. So we're gonna start taking the rest of these off. We'll show you what they look like before and after. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. The ultrasonic's gonna clean these up. We're gonna throw them in a bath of acetone. So we'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Disgusting. Oh, these O-rings are not.
So we're basically doing a full injector rebuild. We're going through each and every injector, and we are soaking them in acetone in the ultrasonic bath, and then we're backflowing them by connecting them to our 9-volt battery.
Before,
So that they're back in business.
before and after. That's the after. That's what it looks like before.
You know, that's interesting. We're designing
These
the paint.
These baskets, how disgusting that is. That's disgusting. We have a little 9-volt right here. And we're opening these injectors up. See if they'll flow. So we're blowing air through them so we can see if these will open. We've done this to 5 of them. This is the last one we were having trouble with it opening. So we're gonna try it right now. We're gonna click this and see if it works. This one's not working. All the other ones, 5 of the other ones were working. This one is not.
But we could also hit it with 12 volts or like 13, connect it straight up to the. Yeah, we're in.
No way.
Yep, we're in.
Ungummed. I say throw it in some berries again now that it's unstuck.
We need to do another berry stuff.
Sweet. Nice. So all I needed was 12 plus volts and the little plunger got unstuck. We're gonna throw it back in some Berryman's and we're gonna load these up with O-rings now. We have a bunch of the old O-rings and
I'm
some
using
new ones.
Permatex Ultra Slick.
Permatex, please sponsor.
Hopefully that other one is permanently unstuck. We're taking the caps off.
These are.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove these caps because this is kind of how it is. Put it on. Put the washer on. Put the cap on. You just press them down on the ground or something.
Yeah.
At an angle so it doesn't push the plunger. We got the rail hooked up right now. We were low on fuel, but now I think we're hooked up. We wanted to push some fuel through the can. We did. Something's leaking.
I think that's just pressurized fuel running out the raggy. Is it leaking?
I don't see them, actually, which is really cool. Keep going. That is, yeah. We're got no leaks. GG's, boys. Keep going.
What do you think about the lack of flow?
Keep going.
Oh, I saw a drip.
Where?
I don't think that this one's tight. All right, this one.
Where did you see a drip? There? That's where you saw the drip? Oh, okay. I was looking at injecties.
Dude,
It's pretty cool.
like I heard the flow just stop, just straight up. It was like it should be going flowing back to the tank. Something's wrong with this thing. Oh shit! It's pressurized. Yeah, this is messed up. This downturn. There's
Okay,
something
here.
in there clogged. Watch. Oh, do you need me to do something?
Oh, I would rather.
It not pump out.
I guess it's just gone all right.
I think it's gonna. We'll open up all the
Okay.
stuff.
Look at that. There is something wrong here. We're gonna pop this off and figure out what's wrong. It's probably something dumb. Let's do it.
Oh, that's my fuel sending unit.
I'm gonna grab that, put it in mine.
I don't think mine's any good.
Probably not. Wow.
And to be honest, guys,
That tank looks great.
do not look in the gas
Hold
tank.
the phone. Wham, wham, wham.
Oh.
Think of this. It's supposed to be bolted
I agree.
here.
It's gotta be. Here, I'm gonna look it up though.
Look it up, look it up. What did we find out?
Okay, so home skillet that we purchased the car from accidentally put the pump on the wrong side. It's supposed to feed into this tube.
He also
as
cut it.
notified by this clean section of steel. And yeah, he cut it. This has obviously been angle ground down. This is supposed to run into the tank so that it doesn't slosh about.
That's our return, and this is our feed.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we have enough tube stretchability though here.
Scratchability.
That we can probably wrap.
Stretch Armstrong the tube in.
Let's see if we can wrap homegirl around.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that action.
Get a good wrapping.
Anyone here ever been into that action before? I know you have. Yeah, maybe some double D40 would probably do better.
A little bit of dubs.
Double D40.
No, we don't want to lube it up. We want it to be nice and sticky.
Bumblebee tuna.
There we go.
Oh, bumblebee tuna.
What do you think, Dunsky?
That's good. Throw it back in and start this baby up.
Mm-hmm. Do it back.
That's a funny little issue. Put some
Yeah,
hose on that.
curious
Put some
thing.
hose on that one. Just
Yeah, to run it
fish it
down.
down. Look at that. That's a good pump. Yummy.
It's a good filter.
Let's go look and see what the inside of the tank looks like.
No, stay over here. Wait, Richard, I need your help. Yeah.
Oh, I coated it, bro. He said he coated it with something, and look at what it's doing. He coated over the rust.
Did you look?
Whoa!
Oh.
That's scary to look at. I'm afraid something's gonna jump out at me. That's how scary it looks.
There are. Don't nah.
That's disgusting, dude. What do you think about that? Okay, let's take a poll on if Sam's actually gonna replace that or not.
My tank.
What does our fix look like?
That's fixed.
That's good. You want to RTV it, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some RTV on this gasket surface. Should we tighten any of those clamps? on the pump before it.
I hope you're recording that.
What?
Should we tighten any of those clamps?
Let me put this on low power mode so we can get a good.
Get a good clamp in.
I tightened that one real good.
I know I'm moving it.
Oh, you're rotating
because you
it.
cannot get that thing right.
So true.
And you can't get that thing in there if it's like that. So we also have to worry about making sure it's not in the way of our Dunug. And I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
The Dunug's gonna get screwed.
Bro, that Dunug.
That Dunug's gonna be nugging.
That's on there, right?
I hate you so much.
Well, what did you get?
Bah.
Icky Wiki RTV?
Yeah, you put it all over everything.
Well,
and you
yeah,
should have
I'm
swapped
sealing
your
it.
gloves.
I'm sealing
You
it.
should have swapped
I
your
think
gloves.
you got it everywhere, if I'm honest. This is why they made the special skinny one.
Yep. I think it's all.
It's
I'll
a
throw it on
cartridge.
there. I'll throw it on there now.
Just to seal it up.
To prevent
I
anything.
don't think it works, but
No, to prevent anything from going in.
oh, smart. Oh wow, you're good. It's your only finger type. So the RTV, the RTV has no chance. So we're just gonna tighten this thing in there, and I think that there's a 13% chance of failure.
Look what happened. Do the fuel real quick.
Okay.
This will tell us if anything's leaking, and it'll actually return, which is really cool.
I think we should disconnect the screw, maybe.
See if it starts spraying.
Yeah. And then maybe disconnect this one and make sure it's not the air quality at. Oh, the air is not bad at all. Maybe we got it backwards now. Okay. Maybe we didn't prime it long enough. All right. Okay. Guaranteed.
Do it. Let's see if it's turning on back there. Yeah. Maybe we screwed up and shorted it. Try it. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, that's pressurized.
Yeah, maybe we do have it wrong. Oh, that's true. We don't know which one's which. We went based off of what was pumping fuel out, and
Yeah.
we thought that the in-tank pump was pumping fuel out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This wasn't actually pumping fuel.
Yeah.
The inline one probably isn't pumping anything.
Agreed.
That one was just getting stuck. And that's it.
Going back. Dude, it's so pressurized.
Is it really?
Yeah, man. It is so pressurized. Like, every single thing that has ever happened in the world is in that hose.
We'll get her off and then we'll swap her. We'll swap her right back.
Let's let her go.
Get in there and let you.
Let her do it like this.
Let's swap the hoses.
So, we got this thing to a point where we've got fuel at the rail. The fuel pump was not only hooked up backwards, but one of the pumps is dead, which means that it wasn't allowing fuel to go through. So now
It was also heating up the wire.
it was heating up the wire because the old girl was cooked.
We got the fuel rail set up like this, and we hooked up one of the injectors, and it's squirting. So it's actually 3 in the morning. Sam's hungry.
Hungry.
Sophia's hungry. And I want to go home and shower. So we're calling it a night. We'll get back to it. It's honestly ready to run as long as we put the fuel rail on. We slapped the rail on and we're in Amarillo.
We're gonna be there.
Plus we're waiting on some parts to come in.
Yeah, we're waiting on parts.
We're waining on some parts to come in. So like I said,
Amarillo by
Rock Auto. How many warehouses did you get out of Rock Auto?
I got a couple of, I called in the big one. 2 warehouses.
You got 2 warehouses.
A and B.
A and B. That's not bad. That's not bad. How much is shipping total?
Shipping total shipping cost, more than you can afford, pal. $19.98.
Dang, not even $20. Not bad.
So we're gonna be out here tomorrow. We're gonna get that fuel rail on maybe, and then
Go for a cruise.
go for a cruise. Go for a super cruise.
Go for a cruise.